Can I have your attention, please? Everyone, would you please begin to take your seat? The program is about to begin. Please take your seats. The program is about to begin. Thank you. Everyone, please take your seats. The program is about to begin. Please take your seats. The program is about to begin. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Barbershop Forum, a discussion on wealth, equity, building bridges to prosperity. I'd like to introduce at this time our moderator, DeMarco Morgan. He's a broadcast journalist with CBS here in Los Angeles. DeMarco.
Thank you. Good afternoon. We can do better than that. Good afternoon, everybody. And good evening to all our viewers on the East Coast. It is good to be with you guys. We're going to try and sit in this barber chair for the first time. Clearly, I haven't been in a barbershop for a cut in a while since I lost this hair here. But we like to say whatever is said in the barbershop stays in the barbershop. That is not the case today because we want everyone to walk away with something good, some good knowledge, so we can not only build wealth in our communities, but keep it there and also let it last for generations and generations to come. So I got a lot of important people that I will be introducing to all of you. Many of you know them, have heard of them, read about them, but we don't want anyone to feel left out. So give yourselves a round of applause just for showing up today. All right, first up, Thomas W. Dortch, Doctor, the Chairman, the Honorable. You can give them all kind of titles. So let me tell you a little bit about Thomas Dortch. He is the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of TWD Incorporated and Chairman of 100 Black Men of America Incorporated. Back in 1990, he became the State Director and served as Chief Administrator for United States Senator Sam Nunn. He is a member of Operation Hope Board of Trustees, Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University Board of Trustees, that's FAMU, for those of you who are familiar with HBCUs. He is also Clark Atlanta University Board of Trustee and is chairman of the board, National Coalition on Black Civic Participation. Mr. Dortch has had guest appearances on the Oprah Winfrey Show, Fox News Channel, The O'Reilly Factor, C-SPAN, Talk Back Atlanta, National Press Club, CNN, Good Day Atlanta, and NBC Town Hall Meeting. Mr. Dortch is a much sought-after speaker on an international and national level to governmental entities, corporations, and educational institutions. You probably don't know, he also has his own wine. So check it out, look it out, and purchase it as well. And I think a lot of us like to brag and say he's our mentor. He has a million mentees, but I like to tell people I'm at least in the top 2%. So please welcome Thomas Dortch here. Let's give him a round of applause. Okay. Next up is Quincy Ameriqua. I think Quincy tried to outdress us all today.
Don't give it to you wrong.
Quincy is an MLS great, and founder of Black Players for Change. He is also the founder and director of strategic partnerships of Black Players for Change, BPC, CEO of Perfect Soccer, Evolve NFTs, and co-managing partner, Leverage Investment Group. He serves as advisor to the BPC Executive Board, fundraising and securing partnerships, and most notably, the Players Coalition, the U.S. Soccer Foundation, Musco Lighting, Adidas, New York Red Bulls, Black Women's Player Collective, New York City FC, MLSPA, Independent Supporters Council, Ethan Airways, and Mayor's Fund. This guy is busy. When not on the soccer field, you see Davis Hall of Fame member Ameriqua invests in furthering his philanthropic, educational, and entrepreneurial ventures. He is on a mission to use soccer as a vehicle to create more than 1 billion self-disciplined, self-sufficient, focused, goal-oriented individuals, and we support you on that.
Thank you very much.
Through his mentality, coaching, and hosting the hashtag Ask a Soccer Pro Show, Ameriqua is creating a new generation of soccerpreneurs. Welcome, Quincy.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
This time, please welcome Ashley Bell to the stage.
Peace. Ashley. Good to see you, brother. Thank you.
Ashley hit that smooth walk as soon as he got on the stage. I saw it there. He is the co-founder of the National Black Bank Foundation. He is a partner at Denton's LLP, the world's largest law firm, and leveraging his extensive experience with both the public and private sectors, Ashley develops solutions to effectively bridge the intersection of business, law, and government. Ashley serves as the general counsel for the National Black Bank Foundation and the $250 million Black Bank Fund, and in this role facilitated the refinance of the construction loan for the Emory Sports Medicine Complex with a syndicate of Black-owned banks. Now, the $35 million loan marks the first time a professional sports franchise has had a significant loan underwritten exclusively by black banks. We thank you, Ashley.
Thank you, brother.
Derek Higgins, in town from D.C. I told him D.C. likes to claim that they are the real chocolate city. That's what they say. Derek is the CEO of Global Sports Business Academy and senior advisor to the president of Washington football team. In the fall of 2020, Derek was asked to serve as advisor to the first black NFL team president, Jason Wright, as he began efforts to create a new path for the franchise. After serving as the sports segment lead for President Obama's My Brother's Keeper initiative from its inception in 2014 until President Obama's departure from office, Derek founded Global Sports Business Academy, an education delivery unit designed to create pathways for kids of color to break into and succeed as leaders in the sports and entertainment business. Derek serves as faculty for Georgetown University's sports industry management program, along with holding an instructor role at Stanford University, while advising a number of startups in the sports media space. Previously, Derek served as in-house business affairs counsel for the National Football League and served as general manager of AOL's sports channel and served as managing director for the Wharton School's Wharton Sports Business Initiative. You are somebody. Everybody put your hands together for Derek. And last but not least, my man, Shola Winley. Shola is MLS EVP and Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer. Shola's 27-year career includes 10 years with the National Football League, A&E Television Networks, and leading his own strategic and management consulting firm. When I saw 27 years, he told me he started when he was age 5, so we'll let you get away with that, brother. As the founder and principal of Brown Angel Advisors and Provision Consulting Incorporated, he partnered with CEOs and advised management on leadership and organizational development, executive coaching, diversity and inclusion, and corporate communications across a range of industries. Let's give our panelists a round of applause, and thanks to you for this. And of course, before we get started, we want to bring you greetings now by inviting Don Garber, the commissioner of Major League Soccer. I think we should all rise and give him a round of applause.
Thanks very much, folks. It's really, really great to be here. I want to welcome everybody that's here at the Coliseum, but also those of you that are joining via our live stream. You know, this is a very special event for us. We have our All-Star game coming up tomorrow, which in and of itself is unique. It's the first time that any professional sports league has played an All-Star game against another league in the midseason. So it's not a matter of our players playing each other. It's about our players playing against the best players from Mexico. And there's something really special about that when you think about all the implications about what this game means to all the things that are going on in our country. And when we put these kind of games together, it's not just about a celebration of a sporting event. It's about how could you take the influence, the power of these kinds of activities and do something like we're doing today. This is a very, very special opportunity for our league to show our commitment to diversity, to equity, and to inclusion. And there's so many people that I want to thank. First, DeMarco, thank you.
Thank you.
You can always tell when these moderators have that on-air TV experience because it's like you've been doing it since you were 5 years old. So we really appreciate all of that.
Thank you.
You know, in October of 2020, our league made a commitment to sort of support this idea that when sports are at its best, it combines the power and influence of our players and our clubs and our owners and all the resources that we have to try to make a difference in communities. And when you're in the soccer business, a game that comes from the grassroots and is so global and is the beautiful game, we've thought that we need to do things perhaps a little bit different when we got very focused on creating a diversity, equity, and inclusion area for our league. I want to give a great shout out to Shola, who I've known for many, many years, in a short period of time, has taken this area and has led in ways that I think is a banner for all of professional sports. So we're really pleased and proud and honored to everything that you're doing. And in less than a year, we, with Shola's leadership, decided it's not just about what the league office can do. We've got to get our owners together and have them participate in a committee, along with the black Players for Change. And Quincy, to your vision and leadership for creating that organization, and to Justin Morrow, who is sitting somewhere, their executive director, by the way, active player for Toronto FC, Justin Morrow. And the group of players came together with our owners, with representatives of SCORE, and I want to give a shout out to Kobe Jones. Kobe, Los Angeles Kobe Jones, representing SCORE. Kobe. Ray Gaddis, sitting next to Kobe, recently retired Philadelphia Union player, Ray Gaddis. Thank you for joining us. And I want to give a shout out to Ollie Curtis. Ollie Curtis representing what we like to think of as the pro pathway for players who, great player for Duke, came off the college field, played in Major League Soccer for 10 plus years, then went into the league office into a training program, was the general manager of the New York Red Bulls, and now currently general manager of Toronto FC, and doing a great job, Ollie, showing what leadership can be on and off the field. And I think just as it relates to this area, before I introduce some owners, Jamil Northcote. Jamil, if you can give a wave and a shout out. Jamil came to us from the NCAA and the National Football League, and Jamil is running our player engagement area. But more importantly than that, while we were putting together this vision as to what we needed to do as a league to be on our front foot in this important area, Jamil, your leadership and your courage, your strength and conviction guiding us in the right direction got us to where we are today. So thank you very much, Jamil. There are a couple of owners that have joined this committee, and I want to recognize two of them. Marty Edelman. Where's Marty? Somewhere in the back somewhere. Marty, very quietly. Marty Edelman, who will always sort of be in the background. Marty Edelman was